Welcome to My Life on a GLP1, the podcast where we navigate the weird, wacky, and all too real life on these incredible medications. I'm your host, Scott Johnson. As always, I have my co-host, Sarah, at my side. What do you think? Should we go weird today, Sarah?
I am all about the weird and wonderful topics. Today we're delving into a topic that hits close to home for many of us, especially you. Well, so it seems. The often unexpected, sometimes hilarious, but always impactful side effects on our relationship with food.
Oh, Sarah, this isn't just about food. It's about a heartbreaking culinary breakup. I broke up with cheese and I am not okay. I was a man utterly devoted to cheese. I'm talking a lifelong passionate affair. Birthday celebrations, cheese boards, stressful days, melted brie, hangovers, gooey grilled cheese, Gouda, mozzarella, aged Parmesan. I love them all, with a devotion only a true connoisseur understands.
And then came the GLP1 medications, promising weight management and blood sugar control, but apparently also acting as an unsolicited relationship counselor for your palate.
Exactly. No one mentioned in the fine print that it would forcibly end my longest romantic entanglement. About 4 weeks into my GLP1 journey, I decided to test the waters with a grilled cheese sandwich. But not just any grilled cheese, Sarah. We're talking artisanal sourdough, sharp white cheddar aged to perfection, butter that cost a fortune. It was a masterpiece, truly.
I can picture it, the aroma, the golden crust.
It should have transported me to comfort food heaven. Instead, my body launched a full-scale rebellion. The nausea hit like a freight train carrying the smell of spoiled milk. My stomach, previously my most loyal ally in all cheese endeavors, acted like I had committed the ultimate betrayal. That beautiful sandwich just sat there mocking me. That, Sarah, was the devastating breakup.
It sounds truly traumatic, Scott, and it's not just in your head. The science behind this is fascinating and genuinely explains why high-fat foods like cheese often become problematic. GLP-1s slow gastric emptying, meaning food stays in your stomach much longer.
Right. My gallbladder and digestive tract suddenly operating on different wavelengths. Fatty foods just linger, triggering nausea and creating genuine food aversions where none existed before. The irony was not lost on me. A medication designed to improve my relationship with food effectively ended my longest culinary love affair. That block of aged Gouda in my fridge started looking like a dairy-based betrayal.
And the emotional fallout is so real. No one warns you that a GLP-1 might steal your comfort foods. There should be a pamphlet. Side effects may include an unexpected grief over nachos.
I went through all the stages of grief. Denial first. Surely my sophisticated palate would overcome this chemical confusion. Then anger. How dare this medication take away my joy? I found myself glaring at pizza commercials. The grocery store dairy aisle became a minefield.
Did you ever think, like, maybe if I tried a different type of cheese?
Oh, absolutely. I tried negotiations, promising smaller portions if they'd just stop making me feel terrible. Then depression hit, realizing cheese wasn't just food, it was part of my identity. Friends knew me as the cheese guy. Without it, who was I?
And finally, acceptance, but it sounds like you still tried for a reunion?
Of course. First, a small piece of smoked Gouda, a peace offering. My digestive system said no. Swift, decisive, and deeply embarrassing at a family picnic. Then cottage cheese, trending on social media, lighter, fresher. Wrong again. Another public rejection, this time at a work lunch.
So, how did you cope without your beloved dairy? Any survival tips for our listeners?
Absolutely. I needed new satisfaction. I tried umami flavors and shifted to frozen grapes, which offered sweetness. They're not cheese, let's be clear, but they offered their own pleasures without making me question my life choices.
And for that savory umami hit?
Miso paste for depth, tahini for richness. It required creativity and an open mind. accepting different flavor profiles. Crucially, I found support. Talking about food aversions, as trivial as it sounds, has a real emotional impact. Finding others who understood this frustration was vital.
I guess it's important to validate that grieving cheese is a legitimate emotional experience now.
It is. And while taste preferences can evolve, approaching reunion attempts requires careful planning. Small quantities at home with antacids in my backpack. Hope is important, but preparation is essential. This experience taught me that medication side effects go far beyond clinical symptoms. When treatments alter your relationship with food, they change social interactions, emotional coping mechanisms, fundamental aspects of daily life.
Food is cultural, emotional, deeply personal. Losing access, even for health, creates ripple effects often overlooked. The psychological adjustment deserves recognition.
Now, 20 months later, my relationship with food has stabilized. I've discovered new favorites and learned culinary identity can be flexible. Do I miss cheese? Absolutely. Sometimes I light a mozzarella scented candle and remember the good times. But I've gained so much: better blood sugar control, reduced food preoccupation, and a fascinating story.
It's a powerful journey of adaptation. For anyone else out there sobbing over not enjoying queso, you have our deepest sympathy and complete support. Speaking of support, we appreciate you, our listeners, for being so dedicated. My personal ask to help us climb that algorithm, if you can be sure to type a review and give us a 5-star rating on your favorite streaming service. So, Scott, before we wrap, I must know, are you doing okay now with your cheese love affair?
I may not be okay, but I am adapting, surviving, and occasionally even thriving. Who knows? Maybe someday cheese and I will reconcile. Until then, I raise my electrolyte drink in solidarity with everyone navigating their own complicated relationship with food, medication, and the surprising ways they intersect. And I toast to you, our listeners, for your support and hope you will take time to visit our website at mylifeonglp1.com for more stories and where we welcome your messages. Now, without sounding too cheesy, on behalf of Sarah, I'm Scott Johnson. Remember to love your journey, my friends, as weird as it is.